Good afternoon. The passage that I will be talking on is Mark 9:33 through 35, and I'll begin by reading it. Who is the greatest? And they came to Capernaum, and when he was in the house, he asked them, "What were you discussing on the way?" But they kept silent, for on the way they had argued with one another about who was the greatest. And he sat down and called the 12. Now, who of you have those parents who can lecture or make a sermon about anything? It could be about the weather or what you got at the grocery store. But they can make it and turn it into something spiritual that they can teach you a lesson on. Anyways, I think of my mom, and I guess she shares this characteristic with Christ because he is taking this opportunity when they were arguing to teach him a lesson. He continues to say in response to the question about who is the greatest. He says, "If anyone would be first, he must be last of all and servant of all." Now Jesus understood this in Matthew 20:27. He says, "And whoever would be first among you must be your slave, even as the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as ransom for many." Christ, throughout his life, had served. He served and gave not only his life on the cross, but his whole lifetime, the whole time he was living. He gave it by not having a regular home. He gave up having a home because he was teaching and healing and sharing what his Father's love was for everyone throughout the nations and throughout the country he was serving. So he gave up his home. He gave up having some sort of reputation or social status by eating and conversing with tax collectors and thieves and robbers and having dinner with them, people that other people in the community despised, but Christ ate with them and fellowshiped with them. He also fellowshiped with people with leprosy and healed them, most importantly. These people with leprosy had been quarantined off to live by themselves because they were biblically unclean because of their leprosy. But Christ gave them a new life by healing them so that they could go back with their family and be part of something again. He also gave up any pride or ego by washing his disciples' feet. Washing feet was it was just a dirty job because you were washing people's feet while they had been out all day walking in the dust with sandals on. It was a lowly servant's job. But Christ gave up everything and served. He understood what it meant to serve and to give. He gave with his whole life, his whole lifetime. He gave his resources, his talents of being the Son of God and being able to teach. And not once did he complain because he knew that this was why he had come. He had come to serve and to be a leader, but by serving, to be a servant leader. You didn't hear him complain, and in 2 Corinthians 9:7, it says, "Each one must give as he decided in his heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver." Christ was a cheerful giver, and we can take example from him by jumping at any opportunity to give our time, to give our resources, or to give our talents. It doesn't always have to be giving money, but it can be doing a variety of things. So serve and give with a cheerful heart because God loves that, and you can always take an example after Christ. Have a good rest of your day, and God bless. Bye.